Emily Steenberg with Pace Magazine. I'm here at Bonnaroo, day 3. I'm joined with Black Joe Lewis and Zach Ernst from Black Joe Lewis and the Honey Bears. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Hey.
Let's see. I guess the first thing that I want to know is what made you decide to pick up a guitar at the age of 20?
I don't know, I guess I was just kind of interested in it, and listening to music, and so I just bought a guitar, I thought it'd be cool to play on,
You recently appeared in the Ecotone documentary about the Austin scene and sort of the gentrification of that a little bit. How did that come to be? And
Nathan, was it Christ? Christ?
Mm-hmm.
He was just doing it. It was all his idea, and he kind of just asked us to be on there, and came out and filmed us playing a few times, and they followed me around at my old job, so that was pretty fun. Blast from the past, seeing it, and he did a good job. So.
Yeah, we did it such a long time ago, or it was like over 3 years ago or something like that. So when it finally came out, we had kind of forgot about it, or it was just cool to see us back getting going. We were kind of just playing around Austin then, and it was. I thought they did a cool job with it.
Do you think that since it took so a while to finally come out, has anything in the scene changed a little bit in those 3 years?
Yeah, I guess now it's kind of like a. I don't know. Now it's sort of like now in Austin, like things have moved even more to the east side and things like that, and it is sort of like a snapshot of what was going on a few years ago, because the condos that they were building in that movie are already up now, and just things kind of like keep getting worse for bands and stuff, and clubs are closing down, and I don't know. He kind of like caught it before it was really going on, and now like Austin, is changing and getting different all the time. So.
You guys, your live show is sort of your bread and butter, and you guys played a great set today. How do you translate that into the studio?
You can take it out.
Well, we try to get it as live as possible, I guess, and all the vocals that Joe does are live with the band and stuff like that. So Jim, produced both of our records, and I think in the new one he did a real good job of kind of capturing that energy, and I guess it maybe is the way that bands used to make records a lot, but it's kind of not so common anymore for folks to do things really live. So I think this new one's better than the first one, and it's just I think going to get even rawer and more that energy as we keep going.
I read that You've Been Lying was inspired by Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States. Is that?
That's yours, Jeff.
Yeah, I read that book and got a lot of ideas from it. It's inspired me to write that song,
It's interesting because it's definitely a song that you can dance to and sort of just have a good time to. Do you ever worry about people sort of missing the message of it, or?
No, I mean, like, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
I'll put like the lyrics and the inside this time, so if you can't understand it, you can go read it or something else.
I heard that Mustang Ranch was inspired by a true story of your experience. Is that Mustang Ranch? Is that?
Yeah, we just had a long overnight drive, and it was like in the middle of the night, and everybody's seen it on TV, so went there and checked it out, man. It's an experience,
Yeah.
We weren't in there for too long. But.
Let's talk a little bit about your writing process. How does that work? Do you start with music first and then words, or do you sort of bring it all together?
It's all kind of random. There's no like one set way, A lot of times we write them together, or I write one, or he'll come up with some, and
Yeah, Joe's real good at kind of coming up with lyrics on the fly, and we just sort of get like a basic lyrical idea, and then try to get the groove going, and then Joe just has this miraculous thing where he'll just like write a whole song off the top of his head, and that's what we try to get in the studio, is just catch it right when it comes out, because that's always the best. Like first takes and stuff are always the best. So.
And the new record seems to be a little bit less lighthearted than the previous stuff. Was that a conscious choice, or was that?
Well, I guess we were learning about different stuff, or Joe was wanting to write about different stuff, and there's like that You've Been Lying, like political song, and like Jimmy Tanks. It's like a true story about that guy, and we were just kind of looking in the news or trying not to make every song about a girl or something.
Right.
You know, just kind of turned out that way. I guess that last track's kind of serious too, but hopefully there's enough stuff that people who like the first one like the new one too.
And what's next for you guys? You're touring.
Yeah, just a lot of touring. Hopefully another record soon, you know.
Do you have material written for a new record yet, or kind of?
Some of it, you know.
All right. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.